Welcome back to South by Southwest with BAMM.TV, broadcasting on Justin TV. Right now, we have a very, very special guest. Nneka is with us. She just got here after touring in Africa, and she's here at South by Southwest, and she's been kind enough to come by our booth and talk a little bit about her music and what she's going to be doing in Austin and Austin in general. Whatever we want to talk about, we can do that. So, Nneka, can you tell us and the people out there first where you're from and the idea that you are singing you sing partly in your native language and in English. So,
Okay, as you already mentioned, my name is Nneka, Nneka Ibuna to be precise. I come from the south of Nigeria called Warri, which is known as the oil city of Nigeria. I have been into music for approximately 6-7 years. I've released 3 albums in Europe with Sony, and just released my first record for the States in February called Concrete Jungle. So, I've toured the States twice. We actually finished our last tour 3 weeks ago in the States. Last stop was Chicago. And then I went to Africa, and now I'm back again to Austin for this festival to share my message.
Do you go back and forth between the two a lot like that, so tight? So, 3 weeks in the U.S. and then back to Africa and
No,
tour there?
I live in Nigeria.
Okay.
So if there's work to do here, I come here, I tour Europe, I tour the States. So it's like I don't really have a proper home.
Right.
It's just the plane and the bus
Gotcha. And so
most of the time.
recently you played the Letterman show, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Can you tell us about that? That's obviously a huge, huge deal for musicians. I mean, that's definitely reaching a level.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I never knew how popular the Letterman show was until I was on it. They gave me 3 minutes, 30 seconds to prove my potential, or better to say, to prove what I am. And, first of all, I just took it as some regular TV show in the first place. But then eventually, after I had performed, I understood how much impact the Letterman has had on my popularity now. But even in Africa, people acknowledge my music even more after this Letterman thing. So it has definitely helped me reach out to a wider audience, a different audience, not just one, a mixed audience, which is good because it's a global and universal message that I am representing.
And it was that dramatic. It was one night and things were different.
It was like, immediately after I stepped off stage, Facebook was like, it was like, what happened? Then my friends called me from Nigeria. I'm like, wow, it was heavy.
Where are you playing in Austin? Where can people check you out?
Good question.
A bunch of places.
A bunch of places.
We'll get that information up to you guys.
I know that we're playing at the parish. We're playing here inside this place as well.
Nice.
Greg, where are we playing? Sorry. Yeah. We're at the day stage.
KUT.
UT.
I believe.
KUT. Sorry. And a couple of other places. Check online.
Yeah. And I want to ask you, one thing I wanted to ask about is you are your music, Victim of Truth, your debut, was compared to The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And I was just curious as to did that have any impact on you? Did that make you feel any different? Is she a...
I mean, people always have to compare
Right.
for them to understand your message and to categorize your music.
Right.
I look up to people like Lauryn Hill, and to be compared to somebody like her is actually being disrespectful towards her. I tell you. It's like, you can't do that, Um, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing, So it's fine.
Do you think that we, like in the print or in the media, like there's always, like you're saying, you have to compare them to someone so you can, so it's, a prospective fan can say, okay, they're like that, or they're putting you in these boxes. How do you feel about that?
This is the world. You cannot avoid it.
Yeah.
People will always have to stamp you. You're black, you're white, you're Asian, or
Right.
you cannot say, you can't dodge it. It's okay. My music is versatile. My music is mixed. My music has all sorts of influences: hip hop, reggae, raga, Afrobeat. So I have my own style. At the end of the day, it's a positive message, and the message that people like Lauryn Hill or I don't know who else I'm being compared to.
Mm-hmm.
As far as they are positive, then it's all right. We all have one aim, which is to give the world love. And yeah, it's a good thing.
Excellent. So I want to just thank you very much for stopping by with us. I know
Thank
that you
you
have a
too.
very, very busy schedule.